Ruthy Hebard, Sabrina Ionescu, Satou Sabally, ladies, thank you for making the time for this today. And I just want to start by asking, how are you guys doing in this moment, and what's your life like right now? Sabrina, we'll start with you.
Yeah, it's definitely been different, but just trying to stay in shape mentally and physically. So still getting in the gym and trying to work out, and then at home doing some lifting, a lot of yoga, reading, still staying on top of school because it's my last quarter of school. So really just trying to stay in rhythm and kind of doing what I usually do, just because when all this is done, I want to make sure that I'm sharp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a weird situation, but just like Sabrina said, staying in shape and getting ready for what's coming next, and doing school. I feel like since school started, I've been able to get into a better rhythm because I can just schedule my days better when I'm doing school, when I'm doing workout. So yeah, I was able to see my siblings and my boyfriend a lot more, so that was cool too. But yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird.
Yeah, like you said, it's pretty weird, but staying in shape, running outside, trying to find a gym you can sneak into and get some shots up. And definitely planning to go home soon and to my family for the draft and stuff like that. And doing way more yoga than I ever thought I would be doing.
Have you mastered the headstand or anything yet?
Not yet, but I should try that.
I have.
You guys mentioned the draft, and obviously that's coming up in 10 days' time, and it's going to be different than any WNBA draft we've seen, and that it will be all virtual. Tell me how you're kind of approaching the pre-draft process, because it's different. You guys obviously aren't being able to work out in front of teams or meet with coaches in person. What has this process been like for you guys, and how are you staying in shape? What are you doing right now?
It's definitely been a learning process, and I think it's actually kind of been beneficial just because we've had more time to be able to interact with coaches and talk to them. And so it's kind of been cool to be able to have that time to do that. And everything's been on Zoom or on some sort of media channel, so to say. And so it's been cool to be able to see them, obviously different than being able to meet with them in person. But still staying on top of everything and understanding that there is a draft, which is cool. At least some of my immediate family will be able to see that, and everyone will be able to watch it. So I think it's pretty cool that it's on ESPN, and at least we're able to have a virtual draft.
Yeah, completely agree. For me, I just handed in my papers yesterday, so now I'm officially allowed to do all these things. It's gonna, yeah, I know, right? So it's gonna start now. It's exciting. I'm sad that it's going to be virtual, and we still don't know how the setup will be like, but I'm excited. It's a dream of all of ours, and being able to just enter the draft with these two amazing people is just really cool. We won't be together like we'd hoped so in New York, but I think we'll give each other a call and celebrate together, so that'll be fine.
We'll Zoom in everybody together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited, even though it's sad. Like Satou said, we won't be together. But it's still going to be fun to be with our families. And it's fun to kind of be able to talk to coaches, talk to GMs, and just kind of get the feel. And it's really cool to, kind of take a step back because we don't have basketball right now, and just be able to think and, learn about myself a little more and talk to people and just get more advice.
What has been some of that advice, Ruthy?
Even though basketball's done for right now, there's still a lot to look forward to. The draft is happening, which at first we didn't know if it was going to happen. So that's something to look forward to, and then just be able to train and work out and get ready for whenever, your name's called and you get to play.
You guys talk about kind of taking a step back, and I couldn't help but Sunday night, I just kind of had this feeling, and I was thinking about, that this would have been the moment that you three would have hopefully been cutting down those nets in New Orleans. And I thought, if I'm feeling sad and I'm feeling this way right now, I can't imagine what it was like for you and your teammates and your coaches. Did you guys take a moment on Sunday and kind of reflect? I know you've had a lot more time to reflect than you normally would, but what was that day like for you guys?
I feel like every weekend that we would be playing, it was like, oh, we'd be in Eugene right now. Oh, we'd be in Portland right now. And then, oh, we'd be at the Final Four and winning a national championship. So, definitely seeing pictures from, a year ago, flashbacks and people talking, on Twitter and social media that, we'd be cutting down nets in the national championship game would have been that day was definitely kind of a hard pill to swallow, just because we were looking forward to it and had confidence in ourselves. but I think everything happens for a reason, and there are a lot of bigger problems that we're facing than basketball right now. So just trying to understand that and doing our part to stay safe, but also understanding that we are, we did miss out on the chance to win a national championship, which sucks.
Yeah, it's super sad, but there are really bigger things happening right now. That's my take on that, because my whole family's in Europe and it's a lot worse over there. So I've been thinking about them a lot, just thinking about my loved ones over there, and have been just trying to, stay positive. If I think too much about the final game, I would be so sad and just feeling miserable. So obviously, just like Seb did, and I feel like every single NCAA player thought the same, like, hey, this would have been it. This would have been our year. And it's just really hard that we were never able to grasp it. But, yeah, there are bigger things happening. And as long as everyone around you is healthy, you have the biggest win. So we're winning right now by just being healthy and being able to be around our people.
Yeah, it's sad, you look at the memories and stuff, and I'm just really thankful that we got to experience the Final Four last year.
Yeah.
But like they're saying, I'm just really happy that all my family is healthy and safe so far, and that's really the biggest thing, because a lot of people can't say that. I know a lot of people, who have family members that are affected and can't get the right care, so I'm just really happy that all my family's safe and healthy and still there for me.
Ladies, so much of the attention, and rightfully so, was on the three of you. You were the big three, you were the stars of the show, but there were so many other incredible performances that come to mind when I think about your team this year. Mignon Moore going off in the Pac-12 championship game, Erin Boley, some of the games that she had against Cal is the one that sticks out. Can you each give me a favorite performance of a teammate of yours from the season, one that just when you think about it kind of really makes you smile? And Ruthy, we can start with you.
Oh, yay. Okay. My favorite was probably, well, I have two. One was Jazz going off earlier in the year. And the other one was definitely Mignon doing Stanford game. I just know that she's really excited to play Stanford again and hopefully get her game going a little more than she did in the last game. And just seeing her defensively, of course, as usual, killing it, but also offensively, I don't even remember how many threes she missed, but it was just awesome to pass the ball out, see Sab give her the ball, and her just having confidence stepping up and hitting her shots. It was just so fun, and you could see the smile on her face when she made her shots. It was just really fun, and it was just a fun game in general.
Yeah, I agree with Mignon's game for sure. It was just so cool to see how she made all these threes, and everyone sank off of her, and she had to be built up and everything, but she remained really confident, and we needed her to hit these shots. And so that was definitely a favorite moment of mine from Mignon. But then also Taylor Chavez, who just crushed people on defense, and her games, I don't even know what game it was, but she hit like 2 or 3 threes, got 10,000 steals, it felt like, and she was just such a terrier out there, and it was really great to see her. I love her, and yeah, how she played was just amazing.
Yeah, I would agree with obviously all of those, and I think Taylor and Erin's big games that they came in. Erin had a huge tournament for us, and just kind of came in with a different demeanor, and it changed the complete tone of the game. Mm-hmm. And obviously Taylor being sixth man of the year and just being able to be consistent every single game, and all the hard work that both of those players and really every single player has put in. And it was awesome to be able to see everyone kind of shine in their own way during games. And Taylor hit big shots all year long, and had one of the highest shooting percentages in the country. And so being able to see all of her hard work, and then Erin's shot is doesn't really have to be talked about. She's the best shooter. So being able to see her continue to evolve her game was awesome as well.
It was always so fun. As soon as one of those first buckets went down early, it was like, oh, here we go. You just could kind of tell when it was going to be one of those nights.
It was dangerous.
Before I let the three of you go, can you give a shout out to the Oregon fans out there that are going to be so happy to see the three of your faces on one screen? Can I maybe get like an O or a Go Ducks or whatever comes up for you in this moment? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Thank you, Satou. Don't give up.